What's up, guys? We're finally back. It's been a long one, but let's just go over to Andy and he'll give you an idea of why we've been gone for so damn long.
Oh, bud, it fits perfect, bud. That threw me off, squirrel. Anyway, one of the reasons we've been gone for so long is this out here. So you guys never saw the old house, but your boy bought a new house. Now, I know what you might be thinking, but weren't you supposed to get Graham's house? You know, the famous garage. Still in the works, but this gets us something for now. And what are we standing in? We actually have a garage. Show them the beautiful beast.
Ta-da!
We actually have a spot to keep said toys. So right now, we finally got a new box over here. We're not just using the old cart anymore. We have something else to kind of help keep everything organized. We just got this over here today, and as you can tell, everything is beansed. So we're gonna go through, get everything organized so that we can work on said cars. And in a separate video, we actually have something in this box.
What's in the fucking box?
But one of the reasons we wanted to do this video was just to show you the garage, show you what we've already done. So really it's not much. Everything that, as you see it, was pretty much in here, as in walls and shelves and all that. We've got storage up here, which eventually we are going to do a full-blown ceiling underneath here, get more lights out here. We're gonna paint it. We're gonna hang up more of these wonderful flags that you see because garage humor, you know. Your boy also had to put $4 grand into new garage doors and openers because the old ones were wood. The old owner never used it as a garage, more of a shop. So he didn't actually put cars in here or anything like that. So that's what we're doing. You can clearly see we have a metric fuck ton of tires. For size reference, ta-da! We've got a lot of tires.
Yeah.
So a couple of these are Nick's spare set of like street tires that he doesn't really use. These are my main street tires, Nick's main street tires, and then my old performance pack wheels that we're trying to sell. So if you know anybody in our area looking to buy performance pack wheels, I got you. And the tires actually are still pretty damn good. So if you know anybody, we got you.
And same thing with mine. I'm trying to sell mine too. The rear tires are pretty bald, but the fronts are still pretty good.
Yeah. But you can clearly see we have a lot more space. You know, it's not a humongous garage by any means. This is not an end-all be-all for us, but it's something to kind of get everything started. It's more than what we had before. You know, before we were kind of borrowing a garage to use. Now we actually have our own to make our own. So that by itself is fantastic. There's still work that needs done. We're going to redo some electrical stuff. As you can clearly see, these lights that we're using right now, they've got 4 of them total. They're not enough to work on the cars. The garage motors themselves do have lights in them, but again, not enough to work on cars. So when we do the ceiling, we're gonna do some LED lights. We're actually gonna do some underneath of here as well, so we can actually illuminate the box. One of the things we did discover, this will be kind of interesting, on each side, it's gonna be kind of hard with the tire stack over here, but at least having these would help in general. We're gonna do some exhaust fans in the walls, so that way when we start the cars in here, that's pulling some of that air out. Typically, I mean, I wouldn't say we're gonna be out here running the cars with the doors closed, but at least when we start them, it gives us a little bit of ventilation out here with the cars backed in. Now, you'll see in a little bit when we pull the cars in, it gets pretty tight with both the cars in here. It's not a humongous garage, but it at least gives us enough room that we can get back behind them. We can still tinker with everything. We've just got them both pulled out right now because you can clearly see all the tools scattered everywhere. We picked up this box from the famous garage that you guys have seen 100 times, and we are divvying it up and trying to fit as much in this new box as possible. We might end up getting another one of these to put over here, potentially, who knows. We may end up moving the cart over here. We don't know what we're gonna do, but it's hard to work around 2 ginormous stacks of tires. Not really a whole lot we can do with that. But the good thing is we do have space up above. we're gonna kind of rig that up so we can actually use that as storage for all the spare parts, you know, anything else that we have. We've got old headlights up there, old grills, you name it, stuff we might not actually use, but it's good to have. We've even got a little fancy with the door over here. That's actually gonna get painted here in the very near future. But Nick's car, you know, I would say the cars come up to about where I'm at right now. So you really don't have a whole lot of room in front. And this door actually, when it swings open to about here, would hit the car. So we got extra fancy with the Family Dollar special right there. And some epoxy, and we made it work. But you can see bare wall. There, you know, it's not perfect. We still have some work to do, but at least we can finally do some garage projects and let you guys see it. You can see the concrete. We're probably not going to do a whole bunch with that, to be completely honest with you, because we're going to be building the shop at Graham's house at some point in the future anyway. So we're not going to sink a whole bunch of money into this, but we'll have some garage projects coming for you. And we'll check back in here in a little bit. We're going to get some tools organized so we can work on the cars, but we'll get back to you here in a few. So, as you can see, we've got them in here. Like I said, we've got plenty of space. We might end up getting another one of these. I do like this one a little bit better. The plan was to eventually turn this into the detail cart. As you can see, we have like fluids and stuff down at the bottom. Would be nice to have as a detail cart. We could have, you know, buffers and rags and all that stuff kind of protected and out of the way. But it's hard to put it over here when we have two massive stacks of tires. So we're gonna try to figure that out at some point. Realistically, there's room to do another box here. I don't know if we will while we're in this garage, because it really doesn't make sense. I'd rather have some sort of an exhaust vent, so when we're working on the cars, we actually have something useful, you know? But we'll figure something out. The other thing that we did, we showed you, but we didn't explain it. This was the first mod to the garage. We added these American flags, beautiful Harbor Freight special. Just held up with magnets from Harbor Freight, like whatever they're US General magnets. These add about 250 cubic inches of storage space to the garage, which is awesome. We also hung up Nick's little banner over here and the strap on because you're about to get fucked sign. So it's coming together. We still got a lot to do. We still need a lot of work done on some of these walls. Probably gonna have to rip some of this down. I mean, obviously you can see this is a lot shittier wood than this back wall. Same thing with this side. We're probably gonna leave this alone unless we have to get in there for the electrical stuff. Who knows? We still got a lot to do, but it's definitely come a long way since we first got in here, because what you guys didn't see was this beam right here. There was a whole divider wall that separated this, and there was a ceiling, and then all of this had like cabinets and shelves and other shit that we had to come in here and demolish and tear down and get out of here. So the garage has come a long way. I've actually got a picture, come to think of it, that I'll send to Nick and he can throw in this video right now of what the garage looked like before we even touched it. So it's crazy to see how far it's come. We still got a lot of work to do. I know I've said that like 5 times, but in all reality, if you knew the projects we were doing out here, we still have a lot of work to do. But so far, so good. I mean, we're gonna get the cars pulled in so we can actually do our second video of the day and unbox this box over here and actually get some work done now that we have all of the tools over here.
All right, guys, they're in the garage.
They're home, baby.
Speaking of which, we got to start on that next video.
2 in 1 day.
But if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and we will see you in the next one. Peace.